Hello guys, welcome back to the Vengeancer channel. I am Vengeancer and this is Amnesia Part 5. We just came from the archive tunnels where we about got jawsed to death. The big water monster zooming around in the water. I have no clue if we got everything we needed there or not. I got this hollow needle. I may have to go back down there, but for now we're here, wherever here is. Like another hub. A little windy there. Weird birds in the stairs. This is cool looking. That's kind of creepy. Looks like we're kind of okay on oil and tinder boxes. What are we supposed to be doing? We already read all of those, and all of that junk. Well, we either go in that door, or this one's probably locked. It's not locked. There's a couple of doors up there, and we came from down the stairs. What's back here? It's always good. Let's follow the windy tunnel, I guess. It's kind of strange, but...
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
What's this stuff on the floor? More of that weird ass freaking red goop. Alright, so there seems to be a couple of... Anything back here? I didn't find anything back there. What about in here? Nothing back there. Alright, so we got... We can go there, or we can go... Try to go in this door over here. I'm gonna try to go in there over here. Locked. Okay. So, do I go down there, or... Come on, you gonna let me close this? Of course you would say that. Alright, so we need to find the key leading to the machine room. Alright, so I assume we're going to get into the machine room to start the engine that powers that, so this is a dead end. Now we got one more door and a couple of upstairs. Customary text that I have to answer. What's up here before I go down that staircase? A little bit of a hang up there. Guest room, and what is this? Study. I don't know why, but I want to go in the study. His trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves. He assumed. He wondered if anything had been left, considering all the hands that had passed. What is in here? Anything? I hear a lot of weird stuff happening. I don't really see anything in this mess, unless I just missed something. Other than this little chest here. gonna assume that's all that was in here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's all that's in there. I don't think this thing opens. Alright, onward we go. This is a creepy ass room. Alright, so it's a dead end. There's a note. I'm just scanning real quick. We're gonna like that so I don't have to waste more of the lantern oil that we desperately need. I don't see anything to search. Creepy ambience. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Wire, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple ground with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within the stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Holy long ass letter. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. Okay, so you just fed some poor guys to whatever was following you. When I heard the cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I felt the ground gasping for air. He must have survived, because he's writing his note. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa, however you want to say that. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Well, so something guards the orbs. What's our sanity like? Good for now. Oil is getting low. We've been wasting that, or at least I have. Let's waste some more. We're gonna get hit with a jump scare, aren't we? Well, this doesn't look good. Gross. Hey, look, another one.
Let's see what you have to offer.
That's messed up.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Weird. Guess I hear the cries of past dogs. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. This guy's got problems. Nothing there. Nice little statue. Bunch of fucking bones. Get out of my way, bones. I want to see if there's something in here that I actually might need. So, that's the cabinet just keeps on giving in it. Well, I don't see anything else here. Nothing in there. I have a feeling that we're gonna, like I said a minute ago, jump scare. Alright, so here's the only place left to go. Find another way around the rubble. Well. What? We got something for you. Can I have this, please? Hoppity hop hop. Wait a minute. That is a little too hoppy there. Let's go over here. Oh, nothing. Alright. Well, let's touch this thing. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Okay. Is that Sanskrit, or is that Asian writing? I don't know. It's just made up. Out of my way. We're gonna light this because I'm tired of wasting oil. And right back to wasting oil. There's this. Ooh. Flow cycle rod. That is a weird thing to have, but I suppose it's nice. The elevator breaks down again. Make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam, set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Know that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, well, I'll have to refer to that again. What's in here? This is the other side of... There'd be something inside that. Alright, so this is the other side of the rubble. Fill that up, and let's get the hell out of here. Without breaking our little heads. Well, we know we gotta go back this way. There's nowhere else to go. And in both of those, we came from here. Back home we go. too bad so far. I guess we'll try and go in here. Guess right. Water. Water is good. Uh-oh.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Back to those. What? Oh, that's because I was hovering over that. Okay, so I'm gonna need the machine instructions later. Let's see anything back here. Here. Nothing there. Is there anything in there? Nope. Get out of my way. That's
2nd of
good.
July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Interesting. Come on, let me go. This place is a mess. More notes and a crowbar. I'm not picking that crowbar up yet. I'm gonna open this, close these so I can get to this drawer. Nothing in there, okay. Can I read this?
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
And that's exactly what I was wondering. Alright, crowbar here. We need that for the first hub that we were in, the little, like... Due to a broken lock, okay. Well, find another way. No, somehow...
The key. Please, let it be here.
It broke. crowbar broke in half. What am I supposed to do with that? Nothing in there. Can you kindly get the hell out of my way? There. Nothing there. That doesn't look good. We're gonna hide in this cabinet and hope that he doesn't come here. That's not good. Hopefully he doesn't check this cabinet. You stay nice and closed, thank you.
July 4th, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
So there's two orbs? So there's two orbs, apparently. He went out that way. Yeah. We searched everywhere else, right? Yeah. But what were we supposed to find in here? Just that bit of lore, I guess? Or did I miss something? Light it up, just to be sure. Aha.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
I knew I was missing something. There's no way that they locked that door behind a crowbar for no reason. So there's both of those areas done. We'll get the machine room key. Maybe I'll try and go down this other, I bet I need to go down here. What's down this way? Storage. Alright, we're gonna go in there next time, or at least attempt to. So I'm gonna end this one off, episode 5. Thanks for watching. Made it this far, hit the like button, leave me a comment if it's good, let me know what you think. And I say this every time, but subscribe for more, and thanks for spending what little time you have with me. And as always, until next time.